What's good, everybody? It is Tuesday, October 12th, 2021. It is a beautiful day for sports betting, and this is your daily sports betting show of record. We like to call it the Early Edge. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it's not close. I, of course, am the coach. Now, let's pound that like button the entire show. If you're watching the show, follow our YouTube channel and turn on those notifications. I haven't done this in a while, but I wanted to bring it back today. Our Early Edge shout-out, and today I'm going to give it to Alex Cora, the manager of the Boston Red Sox. You say, Coach, why? Well, I worked with him at ESPN. I liked him a lot. I enjoyed his company, and he made a mistake. And last night, he owned it. Great post-game interview, talking about his family and the fact that he owned his mistake, and they're moving on, and they can enjoy it. So just because you make a mistake doesn't mean it should end your career. And Alex Cora is a perfect example of that. Now, speaking of making mistakes, yesterday I may have overstepped my bounds just a little bit. Here is our recap. Had a ton of fun on the morning show, on the evening show. We set records. We had an all-time high in viewership, but me and the bosses weren't exactly on the same page. I've worked it out. Me and Jeweler, we will be fine, and the show will be good. I'm going nowhere as of right now. But we had a ton of fun, and congratulations to that young man who won the Coach action figure, as we had the most likes and the most viewership we've ever had on the show last night. All right, housekeeping done. Let's bring in the stars of the show. And on a Tuesday, we got playoffs, we got NHL starting, we got all of it. So I had to bring in the big hitters. Jay Smooth, good morning.
Good morning, Coach. It's going to be another great day in the MLB. We had the right there. We had the Astros, get rained out yesterday, so we get 3 games today. Excited for the action.
I don't know what's more fun, you actually pulling a Jay Smooth or watching Mikey hoping that you're going to pull a Jay Smooth. Mikey, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I thought he was going to do that for sure. He pulled a Jay Smooth in the email thread actually before the show, but I thought he was going to do it again here on the show. But good morning, guys.
Can't get nothing.
That is hilarious. Zack Attack, live from Las Vegas. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. Yep, temperature's starting to dip, and great action yesterday. It's getting into mid-October when you have college football on a Tuesday, which we have today.
Oh, my gosh. College football on a Tuesday. Give me more. Maestro, you actually brought the Braves good luck in person yesterday. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a thrill being at the game. Some real pivotal plays. Coach, we don't need to revisit it, but you did worry me a little bit with that qualifier when you said, I am here as of this moment.
Well, I have learned in this career, Maestro, that you never say you're 100% locked in anywhere. But I feel pretty confident that I'm going to stick around for a little bit. One person who is not sticking around as we get into our storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And, of course, I'm talking about John Gruden. When those emails came out a week ago, we all thought, he might stick around. But then all those that came out yesterday, a lot of reasons that I don't know about. But he is now either resigned, been fired, whatever. He is out as the coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. It's an absolute mess. Maestro, what do you got?
Yeah, a lot of ways to look at this impact on the game. A lot of people comparing it to when a coach gets fired, usually there's a bump, and saying that won't happen this time because, he ran the offense and, what are they going to do without him on such a short week? Well, they do have Greg Olson to call plays. They do have Gus Bradley to completely run the defense, and they have a special teams coordinator, Rich Bisaccia, a 61-year-old, very respected, interviewed for some head coaching jobs, who's taking over as head coach. And I think the listless performance was on Sunday against the Bears. I mean, it was hovering over the team. They didn't show up. So I think they might even show up in this game, even though we're not seeing that in the market. Went to 3, started at 3, 3.5. We have just seen a 4 hit the board for the Broncos coming home. Just a real interesting angle for this game. Plus, Marcus Mariota may be back for this game, which can help the Raiders. So I know everyone is going to be tempted to just bet the Broncos because the Raiders are in total disarray. But this may have been, with everything hanging over them, now they could have a little bit more focus, which they didn't have Sunday. It was so obvious.
That's an interesting take on that situation. And when you're in the NFL, it's way different how they respond to things as grown men than maybe college kids would playing for a big university. All right, Jeweler, can you bring up Shaker from the YouTube comments, please? He says, Coach, am I going to have Dana White Contender Series picks today. I tell you all the time on the show, it doesn't matter the day. It doesn't matter the sport. We've got you covered. So you ask, Shaker. You ask. So I'm going to deliver right here, right now with my man Andrew Gambus with not one, but two doggy dogs for tonight.
What's up, SportsLine? Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Andrew Gambus here. Wanted to bring you some Contender Series picks for tonight. There's two underdogs I'm targeting on tonight's Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series card. First one is Slava Borshev. He's about plus 115, plus 120, depending on where you look. He's fighting Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan, pretty well-rounded. Hasn't particularly impressed me in any particular realm. He's decent everywhere. Slava Borshev, on the other hand, striking expert. He's the striking coach at Team Alpha Male. He's had hundreds of kickboxing fights. His striking is going to be more crisp. He's going to be the better technical striker here. He has serious power, and from what I've seen on tape, his wrestling defense has looked pretty good as well. So I'm taking Borshev as an underdog. And then another really wide underdog, I like Catherine Paprocki. She can be had at plus 350, plus 355 right now, which the line's gotten crazy. She's fighting Maria Silva, who kind of has a Muay Thai style, throws a lot of kicks, heavy kicks on the feet. But Paprocki's going to look to wrestle here, and we haven't really seen Silva have to defend wrestling, and especially against the lower level of competition she has fought. I don't know how she could be 4-1 here. So long story short, two dogs I like: Borshev plus 115, plus 120, Paprocki plus 350. Even I would play that all the way down to plus 300, maybe even plus 275. But hopefully we keep the Contender Series wins rolling, and everyone has a great week, and then we crush UFC this weekend. Take care, everyone. Have a great Tuesday.
You know we're going to crush UFC this weekend. By the way, that Paprocki, you talked about it. He sent that in maybe just a couple of minutes ago, and it's already coming down to plus 330, so you got to get that fighting, get it in right now. MMA on a Tuesday night, what could be better? Maybe college football on a Tuesday night, and we're going to get there. You're damn right we are. All right. But we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the start of the NHL season. So, of course, my man M Squared, he came locked and loaded this morning, which I've got to do the same. So, M Squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, we'll start with the season opening game here. We're going to be taking the Tampa Bay Lightning on the first period puck line. That's minus half a goal. They need to be winning at the end of the first period. That's coming back at plus 115. This is an excellent spot for them. They're at home. It's a banner ceremony game here. They've won the last two Stanley Cups, but they haven't really truly got to celebrate them with the fans because of the COVID situation. There is no capacity restrictions tonight in place. This place will be full. We'll be rocking. Great spot for them. And then on the other side, Pittsburgh, they're going to be without Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Jake Gensel, and Zach Aston Reese. All of them are out. Crosby with the wrist, Malkin with the knee, Gensel and Aston Reese with the COVID issues. Just a brutal spot for them as they lost all of their strength offensively in terms of the forwards there. Now they have to face the best goaltender in the NHL and the best power play unit that is stuck together for one more playoff run. This power play unit was scoring at about a 33% rate in the playoffs last year, just absolutely lethal. I think this is an excellent spot for them to come out hot, get a goal in the first period. Look for this Pittsburgh team to just play a defensive style hockey. I don't think they're a threat to score many goals in this one. So take the Lightning to be winning at the end of the first period at plus 115.
Boom. I love that so much right there. I love the NHL season starting tonight. Mike will be doing picks. Also, Allie, Maddie, we've got you covered top to bottom. Real quick, Julia, can you bring up the Robert Watson YouTube comment, please? Because I got several notes on this last night. I hate to go backwards, but sometimes you got to make a statement. I got people saying, hey, you gave your picks out way too close to kickoff time. I need you to do it earlier. We did it at 7:30 Eastern, and we did it at 8:10. We did it twice with full screens. Tune in a little bit earlier. Don't complain because it's 8:10. We gave it 7:30. Did we not, Mikey? Did we not?
We did, yes. Yep.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. Now, Jay Smooth. I know that yesterday the Astros got rained out, but that doesn't change your focus. That doesn't take you away from today with 3 more games on the docket. What do you got?
All right. Yeah, coach. I got a couple things to say today. I got the Astros winning again. I mean, we don't get the same price that we were going to get yesterday because Lance McCullers is going to be taking the mound for the Astros. He looked great in the first game of this series. I expect him to come out and look great again today. You know, if he has his command, it is hard to get hits on him. So I'm going to take the Astros plus 105. Caesars is hanging a really nice number right now. Other books have this 5 to 10 cents worse. So try to get your play, shop around, get that best line for this game. And then I'm going to go to the Braves and the Brewers, not the Astros and the Brewers. Sorry, Mike. But, that game is the Brewers just haven't been hitting. I mean, they've only scored in one inning of the, I believe, 20 they've played so far, or 26 that they've played so far. They've only had that one home run, put up 2 runs in the entire series. They're struggling. The offense is struggling. So we're going to take the under 8.5 here, even though there are some weather conditions that might make this some nice hitting conditions. I do think that the Braves pitching staff has figured out how to pitch to this Brewers team, and I expect another low scoring game today. So we'll take the under 8.5. And then finally, I'm going to go to the Dodgers, and I'm going to go. I got a little bit of some fire stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Real-time emergencies there in the Bronx.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I'm in the city, but the last
okay.
game I'm gonna do is gonna be the Dodgers and the Giants. I got no run in the first inning coming for this one. I just think that these two teams are figuring out how to pitch to each other. I do think Gonsolin and DeSclafani will be able to keep this one from getting any runs in the first. So we're gonna take our action in the first inning so that my East Coast butt can go to sleep a little early tonight.
Oh, it's always about Jay Smooth, never about the pick. By the way, we have a new nickname for you too, Justin. I am in the city now. Damn it, Smooth. But you also know I respect it when somebody owns something. You guys know that, right? Let's bring up Robert's comment once again from the YouTube section, and he apologized after we just called him out. Said, "My bad. I was in the shower. My bad. I was in the shower." Robert, I respect it. I respect you owning it, and I respect you being honest. It happens. It happens.
Hey, Coach,
but,
do you want me to drop like an Amazon link for a waterproof speaker for the shower so you can still listen or not? Just let me know. I can send the link.
We might need that. We need all of our followers to be able to listen at all times. That'd be hilarious. If we actually got a picture of it like hanging above his shower, it would be hilarious. Oh, my God, that'd be hilarious. All right. Now, I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, there is nothing better than MMA on Tuesday night, except when there is college football on a Tuesday night. And that's where we go back to Vegas. Zach Attack, what do you got?
Yeah, Appalachian State versus UL Lafayette today in the Sun Belt. This has actually been one of the better conference matchups over the years, maybe in all of college football. These two teams have been really competitive. I think tonight's going to be a competitive game as well, but I'm going to side with Appalachian State -5. You look at UL Lafayette this year, just 1-4 ATS, and you look at the opponents, they've struggled against Nichols. They won 27-24, and in their last game, they beat South Alabama 20-18. So fifth-year senior Levi Lewis, he's struggling a little bit. Maybe it's because he's minus. Elijah Mitchell is now running back for the San Francisco 49ers, but he had just 48 yards passing in that game against South Alabama. You go back to last year, he had his worst passing game against Appalachian State, just 101 passing yards. Now, Chase Bryce, he is the quarterback for Appalachian State. He's not lighting it up just yet. Remember, he was Duke's starting quarterback last year, and he was backup at Clemson those prior years. You actually remember that 2018 championship. He came in when Trevor Lawrence got hurt and ended up coming back and getting that win against Syracuse. So Chase Bryce doesn't have the experience as Levi Lewis, but I like the mold and makeup of Appalachian State defensively to maybe win that turnover battle and get the win ATS-wise tonight.
Oh, I love this play. Appalachian State -5. Chad, I see you in the comments. You guys see what Chad said? If Jake from State Farm, put it up there, Jeweler. If Jake from State Farm is ever sick, we got Zach from the Bay Window. Oh, my God. That is great. That is great. Marcus, I see you. We love the show, too. Jacob, I see you, too. All right. You know, when we get to this time of the show, he's our anchor. He is our heartbeat, and he is what keeps us sane. Maestro, the floor is yours.
This Steelers-Seahawks line, I think it is climbing. I think it could approach 7 or probably should be 7. Geno Smith looked great on a national spotlight, but the game was basically over and the Rams were in prevent and he looked good. Now you give a Steelers defense, TJ Watt is healthy and disruptive. So is Cam Hayward. They get a whole week to prepare for Geno Smith. They also get the Seahawks, who give up over 300 passing yards, 450 yards, which is the most in the league. And they're susceptible to the big plays with the breakdowns in the secondary, as the Rams showed and as everyone has showed against them. And you have no Juju. So you have Deontay and Chase Claypool, who are both just big plays waiting to happen. The last thing I want to say, though, is Mike Tomlin, he may not be the best X's and O's guys, but he said this year, you got to be patient. This offensive line is super, super young. I'm going to develop them. Well, last week against a good defense, against the Broncos, they finally played well. It was a great game for the running game. Big Ben didn't have a turnover. I think 4.5. I love it. RJ got it on the site at 4 because that's how sharp he is. I only got it at 4.5. I still love it with the Steelers.
And for those of you who are brand new to the show or brand new to the brand, you say, hey, how come you're giving out an NFL pick on a Tuesday? We're called the early edge. It's about beating the number because these numbers change throughout the week. So if we give you a play on a Tuesday, play it on a Tuesday. I can promise you that. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. All right, Tyler, I see you in the comments section. He said, hey, I'm actually listening to the show in the shower. So Mikey's already got you covered there. All right, very good. Okay, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. How much fun are we having this morning? I love it. It looks glorious. M Square, we're going to go Tampa Bay Lightning. We don't have to waste any time to catch this one. How about first period, lay the half a goal, -115. Then Jay Smooth, 3 on the diamond today. Astros, Bruce Braves under, and then the Dodgers Giants, no runs in the first inning. Then Zack Attack, Tuesday Night Football, we love it. App State -5. Maestro, NFL Steelers -4.5. Then my man Andrew Gambus, Dana White Contender Series, MMA on a Tuesday. 2 dogs, Borshev, Paprocki. How about +330? You better get that one in because that is going down, down, down. Then the gym, very juicy today. Tampa Bay Lightning to win in regulation, App State -5, and then Borshev from the Contender Series +575. You all, excuse me, you have been amazing. Let's continue to grow the brand. Don't forget, if you want other early NFL picks, we've got our week 6 mega NFL preview today right here on this YouTube channel. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, 2 o'clock Eastern time, and I will be there hosting as we get you set for another incredible week in the NFL. There's only one thing. You've got your marching orders. Oh, I got you. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire team, M Squared, Zack Attack, Maestro. Who else we got? Oh, yeah, Jay Smooth and the jeweler and our entire team. I am the coach. Tell your friends. You want to have some fun? You want to make some cash? You want to be included? This is the spot. We like to call it the early edge. Good luck.